All right, this video is here to accompany the week 1 percussion lesson sheet that I sent home via Classroom. So, just the guide that I'd like you to work with if you don't have a drum set at home. Your right hand is going to be that top line, the X's, and the pulse is almost always going to follow the 8th note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The left hand is going to be the C space of the staff. That's going to be your snare drum. The left foot are going to be the X's underneath the staff down in the D space, and that's the thing that we're going to be adding. That's going to be a little bit something new. And then the right foot is in the F space at the bottom of the staff. So you got to know the staff in order to be able to do this or read it correctly. So you take a look at the first pattern, you're going to see our right hand is straight 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's a 2-measure pattern. Our left hand comes in as the snare drum on beats 2 and beat 4. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Adding in the third thing, we're going to go down, we're going to add the left foot all the way down in the D space. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, all that pretty straightforward, again with that left hand lining up with that left leg, but what's going to be interesting is when you try to throw in the right leg, because the counts are goofy on this guy. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that'll be your first challenge. Adding in the left leg, throwing in some of that cross coordination with that right leg, and see if you can unscramble it all. Always, my advice, go slow. Develop it step at a time. That means you got to go 1 and 2 and. That's what you got to do, all right? Line 2, adding left hand dubs. So we haven't added a ton of left hand stuff besides the 16th note kicker where that left hand is doubling. So left hand dubs, if you notice at the end of the second measure, the left hand, instead of just playing on 2 and 4, is now playing a 4 and. So example, we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So notice how the left foot, left hand split on 4 and. That left hand dubs, that's going to be the thing to work on training. Third line, adding a switch out accent. And again, the end of the second measure, you're going to see, instead of playing right hand straight time, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, at the end of the second measure, we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and So that right hand, eventually when we bring this on the drum set, is going to cross over. That's all going to be played on snare. And it's going to be a switch out accent where we're switching out of that hi-hat, bringing an accent over the snare drum. Example, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 you can hear how that accent even happens just slapping it on my leg. Last one, syncopate and annihilate. This is your mind. This is your mind blowing, because take a look at how much that left foot and that right foot switch back and forth. And again, the syncopation of that right foot. It's not playing on a lot of the numbers, it's playing on a lot of the ands. So make sure you go through. If you need to write in your counting, we'll help you a lot with that. Print it out, write in your counting, figure out where the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and is, and good luck.